So if I use some offensive language, please do not be offended, but it is not intended for children. It's intended for mature audiences. So I would love to keep my monetization up while I talk about these topics. Mommy of three, let's go.
Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, new website articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
I haven't even got up good. Like, y'all be on it more than me. Do you feel me? Y'all be on it more than me. Like, for real. Like, and this is, right now you got to say allegedly, but you know when the feds got you, it's allegedly. So you can't say nothing, but when the feds got you. So I'm going to say allegedly just to cover my ass on this one for sure. I'm going to try to say she didn't do it. But Tashella, what the fuck were you thinking? Explain to me what the fuck you was thinking. How come you didn't want to bail nobody out of jail? Tashella, why you didn't want to bail nobody out of jail? Did y'all see this shit? Black Lives Matter, OKC, $3.15 million. What happened to Black Lives really mattering up in this motherfucker? She took that money and bought grocery for her kids. She didn't bail nobody out of jail. The protesters, all the protesters that went to jail, she didn't bail nobody out of jail. That motherfucker went and bought groceries with the money. Like, she bought fucking grocery. Like, who spends $50,000 on grocery? Who the fuck was you feeding? Like, see, Black Lives did not matter. Black Lives Matter. Okay, see, what the fuck? Do y'all see y'all Black Lives Matter? And I'm clowning her because when I needed her, she wouldn't fuck come help me. I called and called. You couldn't get nobody to answer the goddamn phone. She wouldn't do shit. Like, you call them, try to talk to them. They never would answer the phone for nobody. Well, now I know you was buying groceries. Motherfucker, she bought car registrations. This is allegedly, but damn, the feds got you. Black Lives Matter. And you a nigga right up in this motherfucker, allegedly. She wasn't trying to bail. All these people stood up for Black Lives Matter protest and went to jail. Did y'all know she got grants funded to her to bail everybody out of fucking jail? Now you 52 years old and the feds got you. Do you know how many years in jail that is? Like, the feds indicted you and you may win it, I don't know. But when the feds got you, that's day. Let's see, my brother did fair time. So I'm sitting up here, that's a day for day. And then, like, he got 30 years. He got out 25. So, man, you went and got your car registered. You went and paid for your real estate properties with Black Lives Matter money? With Black Lives Matter money. Like, what happened to being for Black lives? Like, it looked like you ain't been for Black lives. You was only for yourself. So you took $3.5 million of Black Lives Matter money that was supposed to be used to bail people out of jail. That's what it was supposed to be used for. And you took it and paid for shit for your kids and paid for shit for your household, and you paid for shit. So you didn't even give a damn about the protesters that was standing up for rights, that was trying to protest against the wrongs that were being done to Black people, the killings, all of that. So what happened to that? What happened to police brutality? That's where this all began. Black Lives Matter, police brutality against Black people, the killings, the things like that. And I am a supporter of all that. I think everybody matter. And I don't care if you on TV. It doesn't matter if you're on TV because this person got killed or whatever. That's a publicity stunt. I think all that shit is publicity. It's like, you know what? They pick and choose whose lives are important, but all of our lives are important. So the people that didn't make the news, their lives are still important. It's just a fact that Black Lives Matter swear that they were doing everything right. And then you got the head of Black Lives Matter who is white, right? Allegedly, that controlled all of this and bought mansions with their money. So basically, y'all, if y'all haven't figured out, this shit was frauded up from the top to the goddamn bottom. And now OKC, Black Lives Matter, has just been indicted. 20 counts. If y'all didn't know, she been indicted. 20 counts. Money laundering, wiretap. Come on. Come on. What you doing, people? What the fuck's going on? That's absolutely insane. At 52, you fucking going to jail. Like, you know, allegedly. Not alleged, but it's in the news today. It's niggerette news today. God damn it, you didn't care about us going to jail. You didn't care about none of that. You didn't care about anybody protesting, everybody walking on Martin Luther King Street. Let's do a thing. They up at ICE everywhere, everything. Tasha, what are you doing? And then you made us all get outside, be in front of ICE. You didn't buy us no fish. You don't know no lemon pepper wings. We in front of ICE and shit. We everybody everywhere. You didn't get us no wings. You had all that money and you was buying groceries for everybody else. And you didn't want us to have no wings from goddamn ICE. You could have kept ICE open with all that goddamn money. Man, you could have kept ICE open with all that money. And you didn't even want to, you could have bought everybody some wings. And that might have saved, you could have said, you know what? I might not bail y'all out of jail, but y'all can get a chicken or a fish basket. Something like that. Mark might have still been open had you took some of that money. Because everybody know, hey, them motherfucking wings at ICE was just shit. Like, I hate ICE closed down because we lived on them motherfucking wings. But baby, Tasha, why would you do this? This is freaking insane. Why do we, you know what? And that's sad because we get some money that's in our control. Where was the board? Because, you know, Black Lives Matter should have a board. And whenever you do anything nonprofit, there's a board. There has to be justification for these funds. These funds are allocated for different reasons, for different bail funds. So if y'all don't know anything about budget and allocation, funds are allocated, and that's why she's brought up on charges, because they were allocated to be used for a certain reason. The government allocates money to a certain fund, so you have to use it for that fund. You have to use it to whatever they tell you to use it for. You can't just take it and go buy fucking groceries. You can't just take it and go pay on fucking your own personal real estate and then you deposit the money in your own personal account. I don't know on this one, but it looked like you gonna be doing some time. Because Black lives didn't matter to you. You matter to fucking you. So y'all better go check out the news. Y'all better go check out what the fuck going on in OKC, because baby, and then this is the thing, y'all. Y'all know this can bring up other lawsuits too. So if you got arrested during a protest and things like that, and she was allocated to bail you out during a Black Lives Matter protest, and y'all didn't get bailed out, I'm just saying, my opinion. Y'all know I'm the sue queen. I ain't got no problem suing a motherfucker. I'm just saying, all this is my opinion. This whole message today is my opinion on things that happen. So I gotta say allegedly, because that's what the news say, allegedly. But I'm going, what the fuck happened to Black Lives Matter? When this is what, and you know what, it's sad because this is what happens. This is what happens. We never seem to want to help each other, only ourselves. We never speak out for each other, only ourselves. So when money is involved, people get greedy. They get greedy. And instead of doing the right thing with it, they turn around and they do the wrong thing with it. And then they want us to support them when they do the wrong thing. So now I guess she gonna want us to go out and do fish fries and stand up and walk around and protest for her. Hell no. I ain't taking my ass out to protest for your ass for shit. You wouldn't even answer the fucking phone when I called and I needed you. My life mattered. So hell yeah. I called and called and called. People referred. She would never answer the motherfucking phone. That office was never ever available. Only when they put out is it available. Not when you call them. But they got to tell you when to show up. And then everybody ran and did that shit. How many of y'all march from one side to the other? Black Lives Matter. Put the shit on the street. All that. What mattered was her goddamn household. $3.15 million in Oklahoma City. In goddamn Oklahoma City. That's a lot of fucking money. $3.15 million on grocery, on real estate, on your own personal household. Y'all, when it was supposed to be using to bail black people, not even just black people, it was supposed to be used to bail us out. People out of jail that was protesting for Black Lives Matter, killings, violence, all of that. Y'all do, she didn't do nada. See, scam. I'm just saying, scam. So what y'all gonna be quiet now? I just trying to figure out, Oklahoma City, you gonna be quiet now? Why? Cause that's your cousin, that's your Amy, that's somebody popular, that y'all put her on the board, and y'all did this, y'all gonna be quiet than the motherfucker now. It's all out, and now I'm gonna be the wrong one for putting it out there, because even though it's out in the news, y'all gonna be quiet now. Oh, we ain't gonna say nothing. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives. Now go solo wrong for that. She don't say nothing about, no, motherfucker, I ain't wrong. It's in the news. I ain't wrong. Y'all don't ever want to speak up for shit that's right. When we gonna start supporting each other when they right? And start taking them down when they wrong. Like, if you wrong, you gotta speak up with a motherfucker wrong. Like, y'all ain't saying shit. And I don't even understand it. Y'all will support somebody. It's crazy because y'all, even though it's in the news right now, y'all rather say fuck Solo than to go what's in the news. It's crazy work. Absolutely crazy work. Even though they wrong for what the fuck they did. Y'all rather say fuck so long. I know y'all be happy when I get the fuck up offline, stop talking shit. Or if something really fucking happens to me, if I get locked up, if I do this, y'all will be so excited. I bet you all Oklahoma City will be motherfucking cheering, which is crazy work. Crazy work. But now I'm speaking on some shit that's personal to y'all. Personal. Because let me tell you, everybody in the world was out marching. Martin Luther King marching. And I celebrate Martin Luther King's birthday all the time. But if anytime something happened, y'all ready to tear up shit, march on shit, walk down Martin Luther King, walk down Kelly, walk to the Capitol, walk do this, walk do that. Y'all done walk so much your motherfucking tennis shoes got holes at the bottom of them. Y'all done walk. And I get it. I was out there too, so I get it. But look what happened when y'all walked for Black Lives Matter. Look what happened. Look what she did with the money. That's why we're going to have to, like, organizations and shit like that. Sometimes you got to stand up for yourself. And you don't need to follow a fucking organization to do it. You got to stand up for yourself. You don't need an organization to do it. Just be right. Just do right. Stand up. You don't need an organization. Just unite with each other and make it happen. Not an organization telling you to make it happen. Do it for yourself. Quit trying to tear all the people that are doing right down and supporting the people that support the people that are doing right. But y'all tear them down. If they doing right, y'all tear them down. You uplift popular. If they're popular, I'm going to uplift them, and I don't give a damn if they right or wrong. Well, she was popular, and the feds got her motherfucking ass. So go on and support her if y'all want to goddamn support her. Support her, because that's what the fuck you going to do anyway. Support her. Solo said go support her. Y'all support her like y'all support that nasty-ass food at that restaurant. Support her, goddamn it. Because, baby, she ain't supporting y'all asses, and that's usually what happened. They ain't supporting your asses. Y'all just fucking supporting them. Because, baby, she could have kept a whole east side open. It shouldn't have been not one goddamn business closed down if we knew she was buying grocery for her goddamn kids with $50,000 worth of money. What the fuck you eat for 50 grand? What you eating for 50 grand? What y'all got, gold steaks and shit? What the fuck you eat for 50? Just out of the $3.15 million she allegedly stole. What the fuck did y'all do? Like, who does that? But y'all know what? I'm up early in the morning. The niggerette news. Like, if y'all ain't seen the regular news, the niggerette news, I'm sorry. I'm on her motherfucking head. What did you do? Why would you do that? That's crazy. At 52 fucking years old, you 1 year older than me. 1 year older than me. You think I want to go to jail? Do you know what happens to you in prison? I don't think your life gonna matter in fucking prison. If you go to prison, and y'all know when them feds put it out there, but when you go to prison, let's pray. Look, maybe you'll get off on the technicality. I don't know. But I'm just pissed off that you didn't use the money for its purposes of helping black people. To helping people. That's the crazy part. You use the money for selfish purposes. You know, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? This is crazy, y'all. We up early in the morning with the bullshit. Like, come on, I ain't even got up out the bed good. Like, but I just had to speak on it because that's crazy. These nonprofit organizations, a lot of them is not using the money that it is intended. You get these government grants, and then let me tell you, they hide it. If you do not know the structure of a nonprofit organization, they get these nonprofit organizations. Of course, Of course. Cross. So let me explain this, in which I'm going to explain this to you again, only because you put that up on my page. Okay. And I'm going to explain this one more time, because obviously you, the people in the back. So let me address this while you keep posting on my page. You support Donald Trump. First of all, I definitely don't have a problem with this particular man. But secondly, I support Terrence K. Williams, which is my little brother. And he works directly with Trump. Yes. So if that's your question, I support my little brother. Always have. We'll manage him. Yes. So yes, we make money. Go check out Cousin T's Pancakes if you got a problem with anything that I post. Yes. You get what I'm saying? So yes. And however, and once again, we're not going to go with the political thing on my page, but I just had to let you know that's the case. So if you have a problem with it, I don't give a fuck. Get off my page if you don't like me. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Cross, you want to get on my page and do all that? That's where it comes in. I love these debates on cooning. What have you done for your community? I love those debates. So anyway, this is not even a situation. Actually, you know what? This is Niggerette News. Let me go ahead and address the motherfucking elephant in the room. Since Cross wants to be on my page and do this, let's just go for it. So first of all, let's just describe cooning. Because the last time I checked, my brother gives away back to the community in which he came, which is foster care. Every show he gets, he gives away thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. That's taking care of the community in which you came from. And that's what that does. Second of all, if you don't understand, everybody has a motherfucking job, and his job is to be a goddamn comedian. And my job is to support him and manage him as he does his job. And if his job is working for Trump, then that's what it is. Because anybody who works for the federal fucking government works for Trump, whether they like it or not. And you don't even know who you work for, because obviously you are a fucking worker bee, and you don't know who the fuck you work for if you don't work for your goddamn self. So if you work for McDonald's, you working for somebody white, you don't know what their political views are. If you work at goddamn Burger King, you work for somebody, you don't know what their views are. Wherever you work, you don't give a fuck what their views are as long as they motherfucking paying the goddamn bill. So yes, baby, whoever pays the motherfucking bills, you're exactly right, and I don't give a fuck what my boss's political views are, because guess what? That is how we take care of our families. So if you have a problem with me going to Mar-a-Lago, to the motherfucker that pays, yes, I'm going to go take pictures with my boss just like you take pictures with your motherfucking boss. I'm going to go to my Christmas parties just like you go to your fucking Christmas parties, or any fucking body else. So yes, if that is your standpoint, I just want to make sure you understand where everybody works for somebody, whether it's the president, it's just that we work for a bigger person than you. But at the end of the day, still my boss. So go sit your ass down somewhere. Get off my page trying to troll me. But I just wanted to let you know, because obviously, or you can not work at all, or are you mad that, hey, these government assistances are getting taken away and motherfucker, you might be the one on it. Get off my page. Don't come for me. If you don't like what the fuck I say on my page, get off it. Block me. Unfollow me. All that. Don't try to troll me on my own motherfucking page. So we're not even going to do that. Back to the regular scheduled program. Back to Black Lives Matter, because that I did support. That because see, I am an individual. I am not a follower. I support whatever the fuck I want, whether it's black, white, black, Asian, whatever I feel to choose to support. That is what I do. I am not a follower. I am an independent voter. Let me put that out there. So that means I vote for whatever the fuck I want to vote for. If I think it's right, if I think it's wrong, whatever it is, that's how I do. I don't follow anybody. I'm my own individual. So I will talk for what's right, talk for what's wrong, period. So anyway, you must be a rubber dick sucker for something. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. When she was part of this whole, well, she is part of this Black Lives Matter thing, why didn't she use it for what it was intended for? Why? Why didn't she use it? Because you were supposed to be helping Black people. You were supposed to be like bailing them out of jail. That was bail money, y'all. If you look at what she's indicted for using the bail money for injustice. That's crazy. Why wouldn't you pull the people out of jail that's supporting you? That's like, they supporting you, pull them out of jail. Like, go. If they locked up, do you just leave them there and make it the responsibility of the families to do that after they came out to support you for these issues that are serious issues? And like I said, to me, it don't matter. It's the fact of that all lives to me matter. So not just the ones that are publicized. You got your kids that are dying and being killed on the street. You got all the gang on gang. You got all of these things. You got, more than white people killing Black people. You got husband and wives, domestic violence. Everybody who has died for something matters. They were unjust killings matters. But the fact that you had everybody like going through, and at this point, y'all think about this. I'm going to give y'all some real shit to think about. When Black Lives Matter came about, they was all talking about the police killing. That's what it is, about the police killing our Black people. And it's still a big thing today. Like, but this also understand. Think about it. When you go and you get a job, right? You go and you apply for a job. And I'm not saying all police are this way. Because I want to make it very clear. But during the heat of all of this, when Black Lives Matter came about, remember, people were going against the police department and they were killing cops and they were doing all this stuff for cops. Like, it got extreme. So I want to ask y'all a question. Because this is a true thing. When you go for a job interview, you put your best foot forward. They might give you tests or whatever, because those tests can be flawed, but you put your best foot forward. You go and you apply. They don't know what your intentions are when you go for this job, but they know you interviewed well. You took the psych eval. You answered it correctly. Okay, they don't know in your mind you plan on killing and I'm going to use me as an example. They don't know in my mind that, hey, I plan on killing every white man I see. They don't know that. Or I'm prejudiced against white men, which is not true. But I'm saying they don't know that upon hiring you. So you go through the police academy, you get this job, you're on this job, you start doing crazy shit. And they like, what the fuck? They just did some crazy shit. They thought she just did some crazy shit. Like, she just started killing after I ain't got the job. But guess what? I'm representing the uniform that I wear. So therefore, there's this crazy cop who just went on this killing spree. That don't mean all cops went on a killing spree. That just mean I went on a motherfucking killing spree. You didn't know the fuck I was finna kill up every goddamn body. You didn't know I was finna unalive, whatever the fuck y'all want to say on this thing. Like, you didn't know that. But y'all held every cop accountable. And then cops start getting shot at random for no reason. So you mean to tell me their lives didn't matter either? But then also we got to hold our heads up to also say this. This is another reason why Black Lives Matter money should have went appropriately. Because then you now got to see what the outcome or the verdict is going to be for me, who's in this blue suit. And that's where the problem came in, that a lot of these cops were not being indicted. They were not being convicted. They were not, a lot of them, but that was not the cops' fault. That was the judge's fault. And then you got to think of this. You got to think about The attorneys, like I said the other day, the attorneys representing them, that's representing the other party, like they will do some crooked shit too. See, nobody's taking into account all the factors that go into these policemen, that you might think that, hey, the prosecuting attorney is really trying to prosecute me, when really my attorney done talked to that prosecuting attorney, and that prosecuting attorney is doing a fucked up job just so I can get off. Did anybody consider all of these different scenarios? Because they actually happen. They actually happen. So with that being said, I think it's pretty fucked up that if she did not use the money for what it was intended for, and she did go and buy groceries and buy properties and all this other stuff, that's fucked up. That's absolutely fucked up, because so many people set themselves on the line for that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, niggerette news. Look, OKC, we got to do better as a people. We have to do better as a people. That's all I'm saying. But I'm getting off niggerette news this morning. I done woke up to this shit. I appreciate y'all. Look, I will talk to y'all when I get back to OKC. Peace out.